Good evening, followers. Thank you for subscribing, those of you that have. I've only been on YouTube for a few days just because I felt like I needed to do something else to get more of an audience. I have been focusing at the moment on friends with benefits, but I am a psychic medium, empath, channel reader, energy reader, oracle card reader. For example, this is an oracle card, tarot card reader, and all of those things encompass. I am a natural clairvoyant, clairsentience. I can hear spirits when I tap in. I also turn it off when I need to. I just want to follow on from the friends with benefits section before I start doing the readings for the public who may be interested, okay? First thing I want to say is talking about the 1950s very quickly. So back in the 1950s, when a man wanted a woman, he didn't just go online, click a button, and there she is showing off her personal bits. He had to actually make an effort. He had to take her out. He had to, talk to her, send her love notes, be sweet to her and charming, and not in a way as in a seduction kind of way. When this man was getting more serious with her and wanted to be a girlfriend, they would wear something on their wrists, and it's called a corsage, where it had a flower on it. Back in those days, men had to try much harder to get a woman. I think the current generation and the generation before think that it's all about online and they don't have to try. And this is where in all the readings I've done on my professional website, 9,500 readings, I would say 80% of my clients are asking about friends with benefits because they just don't understand what's going on. And then you guys need to be more savvy. It personally happened to me, and it happened to me twice, and I've now decided to put something public out there, not naming and shaming because they know exactly who they are, but more to stop other women or other men potentially from being targeted. Okay, so back in the 1950s, the man had to go to the woman's father or stepfather or parent giver to say, can I marry this woman? When that was a yes, he would go out and buy the ring he could afford. Now, buying a ring is another story. To me, a token gesture of a ring, but with the right sentiment, is all I would personally need. He would then ask the father, hopefully the father would then say yes, and at that point, after they were married, did they have sex? And if you had a child out of wedlock in around the 40s, 50s, 60s, and way before, they would end up going into mother and baby homes. Now, I'm not endorsed to endorse Long Lost Family, which is a programme in the UK on ITV on that channel, but they do have a mother and baby home scandal on there. So you know what I'm talking about is correct, but also the fact is that there were those scandals when children were born, babies were born out of wedlock. So that's the first one I wanted to say. And thank you for reading. Thank you for listening. Like and share if you wish. I don't get paid for this. I'm just letting people know because it happens all too often.